All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who do well. And salute, man. Much love to you sincere brothers who push this truth week in and week out. Y'all brothers, man, stay strong. We almost home, man. We seriously almost home, man. For real, for real. Y'all see what's going on out here, man. And just do a quick video, man. I'm gonna call this one. I might call this one "The Merchants Are Weeping." The merchants are beginning to weep, man. As you can see, especially China, they're beginning to weep because number one, they know they're going into the war with America, World War III, and number two, because of this coronavirus craze that's going on right now, this pandemic, which is blamed on them. You got Trump got up on stage in front of the whole entire globe and said this is the Chinese virus, when us hearing the truth know that shit was created in a laboratory in North America, man. You know, it's created in a damn laboratory by the white man himself, the so-called devil, Heathen, aka Lucifer. But he put it on Chinese people like it came from them eating different abominations or whatever. You know, but they're weeping right now. People ain't accepting them in their countries like that. They've been deported. They've been discriminated against all over the globe. I was just watching some shit just a minute ago, some news about how now in China they discriminating against foreigners big time because these other countries are discriminated against them because of they supposedly spreading that virus, man. That coronavirus, COVID-19. You know? So the merchants are weeping, and all you merchants are about to weep real soon, man. That includes you so-called Arabs, man, which are you Ishmaelites according to the Bible, you Hamites, which is you African people, you damn Elam, which are you East Indian people, and the other you nations, man, who come over here and lick the wounds of the so-called Negro, man, and the so-called Latino, man, who come over here and profit off our ignorance, man. Y'all about to be weeping. Play this real quick. Hey, Salaki, and the Lord says he's going to bless the nations who bless the children of Israel, and he's going to curse the nations that curse the children of Israel. And what nation has blessed us so far? What nation blessed the children of Israel? Who are the children of Israel? You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Those are the lost tribes of the Israelites, man. What nation has blessed us? None. They all shitted on us while we down, man. Kicked us while we down, man. So, curse you. Let's go.
Maryland, the new Chinatown. They call Rockville, Maryland, the new Chinatown, a suburb of Washington, D.C., where thousands of Chinese Americans live and work. Bob Yu owns Bob's Shanghai 66, a restaurant famous for their soup dumplings.
Of course, soup dumpling is not perfect for you to take home.
The COVID-19 outbreak means his dining room, usually bustling at lunchtime, sits empty.
Right now, we are off like 50% than normal business.
To stop the spread of the coronavirus, all restaurants in the area are limited to takeout only. He's been forced to...
I just showed a statue of Buddha. Won't Buddha save your ass, nigga? Won't Buddha bless your restaurant, man, and get the money back flowing, huh? Ain't Buddha a god or something like that? That idol, you know? Fuck out of here.
Lay off many of his workers. It's not just you. You have, about 30 employees? Mm-hmm. You must be worried about how this is going to affect them.
Right. Well, like I said, they have family to feed. They have kids to take care of. You know, everyday life is infected by this.
For Bob and his staff, COVID-19 means a very uncertain future.
For a month, maybe we can survive, but 2 months is beyond imagination.
So while some businesses are able to stay open in a limited fashion, others, like this Asian food hall, have closed completely. It could be weeks before they reopen. And it's not just restaurants.
I'm going to stop it right there. All praises to y'all about Shem Shah. That's beautiful. That's beautiful news because these people can come over here and abuse us, use us and abuse us, selling y'all cats, rats, and dogs and telling you it's chicken. Telling you it's beef fried rice. But you ain't seen no meat trucks pull up to the Chinese food place, man. You know? They selling you this mystery meat and all this poison and plastic rice and MSG. You know? Spitting in your food, treating you all crazy, telling you to hurry up and buy. No customer service whatsoever. So it's all praises to y'all about y'all shot that y'all shit getting shut down, man. Almost every Chinese food around where I'm at, they closed down, most of them. And the ones that ain't closed down, they closing down. And then on top of that, it's affecting all you different merchants from these other countries, man. Businesses is shutting down, man, because of this COVID-19 false flag, man. You know, because of the pestilence. See that? That's beautiful, man. That is beautiful. Now, let me give me a scripture, man. Revelations 18:9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. It said, the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her. That's all you, the kings of you different nations, the presidents, the prime ministers of you different nations, because all y'all are in bed with this damn wicked ass society, man. This wicked ass kingdom. And it says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Exactly. And the nations are about to see the smoke of America's burning by way of what? World War III. Not only that, but more importantly, our Lord Yahweh Shah making his second coming, man. His return and putting fire down on you damn nations. And especially he's putting fire down on America, man, by way of those chariots that he gonna come on. Him and them angels, man. Let's see. And it says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, at last, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. In 1 hour, so-called white man. 1 hour. So all this shit about the Space Force, the sixth branch of the military, all these satellites, all these so-called powerful weapons you're going to use to fight against the Lord. It said 1 hour. 1 hour, man. And the merchants once again of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. You hear that? We witnessing this shit. This is coming to fruition, man. It's coming to life. I forgot which one of you brothers said that these scriptures is jumping off the pages right now, man. You know? They speaking louder than ever. And it says, what? And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thine wood and all manner vessels of ivory and all manner vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. You hear that? So hey, it's over, man. This is beautiful. Let's go. And the fruits that thy soul lusteth after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. Because we finna see a food shortage. We finna see a shortage of everything, man. You know? Because of what's happening right now. Man. And it started with Trump putting all these strict tariffs on these nations, starting with China. You know? And now it's just a domino effect. Let's go. 15. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. Hey, all that money. Hey, Ishmael, all that money you've been making with America, it's over, man. You know? Cash money is about to be over with. They're about to usher in that RFID microchip. They're about to start microchipping people, you know, which is the mark of the beast according to the Bible. And it says, the merchants of these things which, verse 15. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, at last, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster, and all the company and ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off. And Trump has a travel ban on a lot of these nations right now. And it's only going to get deeper, man. Matter of fact, you can't even leave the country and go to different places right now, man, because of this COVID-19, which was all set up, and it's been in the making, been planning in the making for decades now, man. But now they doing their thing, man. Why? Because the Most High told them to do their thing. The Most High is in control. He controls these devils, man. So let's go. Verse 18, and cried, and they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads and cried and weeping and wailing, saying, at last, that great city wherein were made rich all that bade ships in the sea, by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate. Hear that? Prophecy, man. It's about, boy, I'm telling you, we here.
Spas, hair salons, bakeries are all impacted. The Lim
Go
family...
back.
Who can survive, but 2 months is beyond imagination.
So while some businesses are able to stay open in a limited fashion, others like this Asian food hall have closed completely. It could be weeks before they reopen. And it's not just restaurants. Spas, hair salons, bakeries are all impacted. The Lim family runs the Maxim Watch and Gift Shop and Lillian Interiors. They sell Chinese tchotchkes and draperies.
Here we have the vertical blinds.
With reduced foot traffic from nearby shops, the gift business is way off. The drapery business is barely holding on.
We have existing clients, so we kind of try to finish them off, but we have no new clients, so basically, in the next 2 months or 1 month, probably, we'll probably have no revenue.
But they're worried about more than just money.
And Trump, the president told me he should not definitely say this is from China. It's maybe not fair.
They haven't faced anti-Chinese discrimination yet, but are alarmed by President Trump, who has repeatedly called COVID-19 the Chinese virus.
Yep. Hey, nation is rising against nation right now. And I'm finna get that real quick, but I'm gonna get this first. This is Isaiah 13 and 11. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And those gooks, they walk around very arrogant. They live in Esau communities, man, the nicest neighborhoods. They used to walk around without a care. Now they're the new niggas, man. Now when they walk around, they might get spit on, they might get knocked out, ran over by a car. Now when they get on the train full of people get off that motherfucker. People get off and go in the other car. People don't want to sit next to them in the buses. People pissed off, man. So it says, I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and these gooks is proud. And I will lay the haughtiness of the terrible, slaki, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible, and they're very haughty. And I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even the man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Now you bitches about to get humble because they finna shut down all these Chinese places. They shut them down left and right, and that includes your little hair weave shops. So y'all about to get humbled, man. What Plies say, man, y'all hair weaves is like y'all superpowers or something. He said something like that. Superpowers. Y'all about to lose your little, hey man, it's gonna get ugly. It says, and I will make a man more precious than fine gold. What man? The elect man. Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So you women gonna be looking for that fine gold, that elect man. But most of y'all ain't gonna find him. It says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, you're going to be as a sheep that no man's taketh up. You're going to be as a chase roe. And they shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own country. And you witnessing that right now. These people ready to go. They can't make no more money here. Shit, it's time to go. It's time to go. You got Trump deporting Mexicans left and right, going to their own country. You just realize they finna be fleeing to their own country, man. Hamites, Ammonites, which are the Japanese, and your other nations, man. You different merchants, man. Y'all about to weep, sore. Let's see. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Exactly. If you join on to the so-called white man, you in love with this devil, you love this system, you're going to fall by the sword, man. You're going to fall by the sword. Let me check this Matthews real quick. Matter of fact, let me hit Proverbs real quick. Proverbs. This is Proverbs Ooh, and this is beautiful news too, man. A little bit more of this video clip.
Now, there's not really discrimination. Do you worry that could change? It's money.
And Trump, the president told me he should not definitely say this is from China. It's maybe not fair.
They haven't faced anti-Chinese discrimination yet, but are alarmed by President Trump, who has repeatedly called COVID-19 the Chinese virus. You're talking now there's not really discrimination. Do you worry that could change if this rhetoric continues?
I do, because it's not really necessary and fair, to keep emphasizing it's Chinese, it's China, and like all that stuff, like right now it's a world issue. It's not just China issue, U.S. issue. It's everyone's issue.
The Chinese American community is dealing with the same disease as the rest of the country, but with a whole different set of fears.
I don't want one day people be like rallying in our parking lot and then smashing our windows. I mean, that's not necessary, but I really hope it doesn't come to that.
Jim Spellman, CGTN, Rockville, Maryland.
Oh, it's gonna come to that. It's gonna come to that, man. They did it out here not too far from where I'm at in Ferguson, man. Let's see, Proverbs 16 and 19. Better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. And these gooks, they're dividing the spoil with the proud, because Esau spoiled. The main nation that Esau spoiled is the nation of the Negro and Latino Native American, man. They sitting here on Native American soil. The indigenous people, which are the tribe of Gad, Reuben, and then you got Issacharites too, who occupied this land, who this land belonged to. They right here dividing the spoil, man, with the proud. They say it's better to be of a humble spirit with the lowly, man. So we better than them. They dividing the spoil with this damn devil. Everything that they got, especially starting with the so-called white man, they stole from us, bro. Y'all dividing the spoil, man. All this food and all this garbage y'all been selling us, y'all are basically spoiling us with that. And when I say spoil, I don't mean pampering. Like they pampering us, I mean they stealing from us, because they lying to us about what they selling us, and they selling us all fucked up shit, man. If you don't know, China, when they ship things over here, they always ship the worst things here, because America is really like basically an enemy nation of China. They ship a lot of things over here that are cancerous, man, that cause cancer and that do harm to you in different types of ways, man. Different types of ways. It's a lot, yeah. So I get one more scripture, man, because it's going down. Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down. I'm excited, man. You gotta excuse me. This is Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And it said, what? And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. For nation shall rise against nation. And right now it's a rumor that COVID-19 is a bioweapon, which that's a war act to put a bioweapon on the nation and kill thousands and possibly millions of people. That's a war act, man. So right now it's just a rumor, but it's really a fact. It's gonna morph into World War III, man. See that, because the facts is gonna come out that America created this damn pandemic, man. They created this disease, man. So it's gonna morph into World War III. There's so much shit that's leading up to this World War III, and this is one of the main ones right now. It said, ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. If you the elect, you the hopeful elect. None of us know if we the elect. That's why we working on it and we giving our diligence to make our calling and election assured. Any nigga talking about he know he elect, he is a liar, man. I tell you in 2 Ezra 16 chapter, you ain't gonna know the elect until after all this hell break loose, and then you gonna know who the elect, man. Matter of fact, if I can find that, I'll get that real quick. Some nigga left a comment on my comment board to me. I know I'm the elect. Nigga, you don't know shit, nigga. And it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. The beginning of sorrows, man. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. You finna see race wars and World War III. Kingdom against kingdom, nationality against nationality. And there should be famines. You hear that? We going into a famine, man. Yeah, there's a lot of videos out there, empty shelves, and in certain stores it's looking real bleak. And pestilence, like what we going through right now, and earthquakes in diverse places. They got so many earthquakes they ain't even reporting on them, man. And if I can find that in 2nd Ezra 16 chapter real quick, for the nigga who said he know he the elect. Let's see. If I can find that real quick. Let's see, Sands I brought forward. Let's see. 2nd Ezra 16. Okay, I think I found it. 2nd Ezra 16 and 73. I'm gonna start at they that consent unto them should be okay. I start at 70. 2nd Ezra 16 and 70. Pretty good chapter. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And we're about to come into that great insurrection, man. Martial law. They coming for the men of the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. I think they're going to come for us first, man. When the shit really break loose out here, man. Because they know we chosen special men. They know that we doing what was prophesied in the scriptures that men are going to be doing right before the destruction comes. And those men are more than likely chosen men. It says, for there should be in every place and in the next city is a great insurrection, and upon those that fear the Lord, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. That ain't even happened yet. It says, then shall they know, it says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide, and the guide of him that keep my commandments and precepts, said the Lord Yahweh. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Exactly. So you don't know you chosen until this right here happened, man. You know? We working on being chosen. The scriptures say you were called, not chosen. You know? I like to say all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashem Rakakodash. Shalom to the hopeful elect, Kwam Yahshua, Abba Ball. Hey, the merchants are beginning to weep, man. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Shalom to the hopeful elect, man. Shalom.